Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I hope that this video finds you well. The Biden family and their collusion with the FBI to steal the 2020 election has just been exposed. Do you all remember the laptop from hell? The one that 51 intel agents told us is Russian disinformation? Yeah, that laptop that Joe Biden knew is real, knew it belongs to his son, knew that the FBI has it, stood there in the debate stage in 2020 against Trump and said, it's Russian propaganda. He lied. He knew he was lying, and his face didn't even turn red. Shameless. As soon as you're in, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment where you're tuning in from. Let's get right into it. House Judiciary. Internal FBI chat logs show the agency imposed a gag order on the New York Post story on Hunter Biden's laptop the day it came out. So we knew this to be real. Now we've got the evidence. The House Judiciary Committee released information back in June 2024 that revealed that CIA contractors colluded with the Biden campaign in 2020 to discredit the Hunter Biden laptop. In October 2020, just days before the presidential election, 51 former intelligence officials signed and published a letter that baselessly decried the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop from hell. And they said it had, quote, all the classic earmarks of a Russian disinformation operation. This was a lie. They knew it was a lie. The fake news media ran with the story anyway, that it was some kind of Russian interference, and they all knew that it was a lie too. Then NBC fake news journalist Christine Welker even used the lie during the Trump-Biden debate to bash President Trump. She has never apologized. Well, here's what we know now, ladies and gentlemen, to be a fact. On Tuesday, the House Judiciary Committee released FBI chat logs that reveal the agency imposed a gag order on the New York Post story on Hunter's laptop to help Joe Biden during the 2020 election. The FBI agents involved in this massive cover-up include the infamous Elvis Chan, Laura Damlow, and Bradley Benavides. Ladies and gentlemen, and here they are talking about it. Nope. WTF, no comment. Seriously, it just goes on to say, nope, just a domestic hit job. Yay. You guys are tracking the coverage of the laptop, right? Indeed, I've spoken to someone. I would love to know if a copy exists and was it provided to anyone. Someone's name did not know. And then it goes on to say, we need to hide this. We need to make sure. If you go through all of this, they talk about we need to make sure it doesn't get out. We need to help Joe Biden. Right there, it's talking about Twitter is treating it as disinformation, right? So they were covering it up. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is not breaking news as in, oh, wow, what a big revelation. We knew this. Doesn't it feel good to once again say Trump was right about everything? We were right about everything. Everything we have said so far about the Bidens, about the laptop, the Democrats, the election in 2020, the election in 2016 when we said Russia did not get involved. We are right about everything. Everything. The waste, fraud, and abuse in the government. We are right about that. So now the House Judiciary Committee has actually asked Pam Bondi and the DOJ to criminally indict some people. Now, the names are redacted, but the people within the FBI, we don't know their names yet, who actually went to the New York Post and Twitter and everybody else and put a gag order on them to make sure this doesn't go out into the public. Yes, the House Judiciary Committee is asking Pam Bondi to criminally indict them. These are felony charges, ladies and gentlemen. This is big. But even more than that, should a president who won an election, quote unquote, won, with dead people votes, of course, who won an election because of a lie, can that person's election be overturned? That's my question. Joe Biden needs to be held accountable for standing there in that debate stage and lying. And so does his son. We don't know how this is all going to end, but we know that more and more evidence is coming out proving that we were right. And now the House Judiciary Committee is asking the DOJ to indict them. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep you posted on the story. And before I wrap this up, today's sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, was Verity Metals. This is a Patriot family-owned gold, silver, and precious metal IRA firm. If you want to protect your money through real money, which is physical constitutional gold and silver, and if you would like to get your hands on some free silver in your next order, call or text 480-717-9081. Tell Matthew who's going to pick up that phone. I sent you, that Vlad sent you. He'll take good care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the golden age of America. Get yourself some gold and silver. God bless you. I'll see you soon.